Hi everybody, it is KJ from Metro Hobbies, and today I'm coming to you with the best Father's Day gift guide, because we have sometimes feel like we don't quite know our dads or what to get for our dad. Now I reckon you actually do. I think that you just need to think about what is it that his interest, what does he watch, what does he read, does he go, is he an outdoors guy? Now speaking about outdoors, we're going to address the thrill seeker. So they're going on adventures, maybe they haven't tried RC. RC is definitely for the thrillers. We've got a couple of starter ones for those who have not tried it yet. So this is good for indoors and in the backyard. This is a 24th scale, ready to go car. If they wanted to muck around in a bit of mud, we've got a slider. The slider is a great entry vehicle for somebody to get their teeth into it, if you like. We've also got a Sports Cub S2. That's a great starter plane for them to get their 3D perception of flying the airways. But maybe your dad is already an RC expert or has like an amazing armor Typhon or something. Well, if that's the case, then you can browse our website for upgrades, or you can actually give us a call and speak to one of our experts like Vass. Or if you're lucky enough to be in Melbourne, you could also actually come in and speak to him, because he'd be happy to give you all the details of how you can upgrade that RC or thrill seeker hobby. Now, we also have a few loco experts, so people who like to look at steam trains or maybe diesel trains, or maybe they are all about, they haven't actually started the hobby yet. Well, I think we could dive in with a Valley Drifter. So a Valley Drifter is a great starter set. It's got your basic layout, it's got basic control. It really will sort of ignite the passion for that, I think. Now, if they are already an expert, we do have an expert that they can speak to, or you can speak to get a little bit more details that might fit their current layout. Speak to Arthur, again, phone call, or if you're lucky, come into the Melbourne CBD store. Now, we also have some stand-up comics out there who just want a bit of fun on their Sunday Father's Day. So we've hand-selected things like Bears vs. Babies. Now, this is a card game, but it is hilarious. I mean, it's Bears vs. Babies. You're having to make ultimate monsters to destroy the babies. I'm sure Dad will find that hilarious, but, you know, maybe
someday you'll go far. I hope you stay there.
He's just feeling a little bit surrounded by idiots, and we need a joker button. So there's also that option. Oh, what have I dropped? Okay, so the collector, and please don't drop collections. This is a Scott McLaughlin die-cast. I believe it is a 1/64 scale car. This is a great gift for those dads who really like, say, the Formula One, or they just like cars, but maybe they already have a collection. Another really good one would be the famous McLaren driver, Daniel Ricciardo. Now, a very highly collectible item. If anyone's heard the news, gone are the days of the golden era of Daniel Ricciardo and the McLaren. So get on this one straight away. Your dad is going to love this as part of his collection. Now, we also have some kit builders. So maybe your dad is very patient and there could be varied interest. It could be he's interested in the history. It could be that he's interested in Batman. It could be that he has a passion for Gundam. There is a kit for every taste. We've got some starter selections. Hasn't built a kit, aviation lover, Supermarine Spitfire. Great choice. Messerschmitt, also a great choice. Now, I will point out that Tamiya as a brand, in general, the kits that they build are quite well engineered, so they're going to go together well. Now, if you have any concerns about the size of the kit, again, jump on the phone and speak to our experts. They know what they're talking about. They're happy to guide, give them an idea of what your father likes. So for the 1989 Batman fans, this is a Bandai kit for Batman vehicle. Bandai vehicles go together incredibly easily. There's no glue required for these. For the Tamiya ones, you're going to get glue. For these ones, it doesn't have to have paint, doesn't have to have glue. It's a really great way to start. And it can feed into those passions, especially for those who like the TV and film. We have a tumbler. So all the Batman vehicles, I believe there is the Batman vehicle for the recent one, classic RX-78 2. It's the original Gundam in an RG, which is a real grade, lots of detail. Again, speak to our experts. Adam would be the best for Gundam, and either Max or Glenn would be the best for kits. You can jump on the phone or come in and speak to us if you're lucky to be here. Also, so Back to the Future, back in time. Maybe he wants to remember the old days. I know I sometimes do. It's the DeLorean, Back to the Future 2. Or Back to the Future, the very original one. So Aoshima does really nice kits, again, well engineered. So it wouldn't be, it's a challenge, but it's not going to ruin your dad's day. Now, perhaps those things aren't your dad. Maybe your dad's more of a strategic thinker. He likes to play a few games. Well, Project L is actually a recent addition to the game. So obviously you can choose chess, and chess, we've got loads of those. Project L is an abstract strategy game. It's a spatial awareness game. So you're actually a little bit like Tetris, but in 3D. It can be played with one player, so he doesn't have to interact, or it can be played with 4 players, so it could be the whole family. And then he can show off his prowess with how he can strategically manipulate the pieces. We've also got a card game for those who are serious in their card game. This is a 1 to 2 player. It's a wonderful kingdom. It is a wonderful game. I know this because I've played it. I would be the game expert here. So again, you can call and I'll speak to you. This is a 2-player game where you're fighting back between, it's card drafting. So you're fighting back between each kingdom and trying to get the best combination at the end. And obviously, like all games, the highest number of points. In the middle section here, we have our Artisan Experts. Our Artisan Experts are those who aren't quite quick builders, but they're not really brick builders either. They like to craft things. So we've got your U-gears, which are beautifully made, designed in Ukraine. They're mechanical, they're functional. We've also got Time for Machine, which are now your metal. So you've got metal versus your the wooden kits. The ones we've chosen that I think are really good selection would be the Glorious Cabrio and the Chrome Rider, as well as in the U-gears, it's the Skywatcher table clock, as well as the model Windstorm Dragon. We've also got puzzles for those puzzle solvers. I would suggest the Magnolia, but also we have Games Ridley's, which it does beer. I believe beer lovers puzzles, which is quite nice, but these puzzles go together really nicely. It gives your dad a relaxing day. Something that I would like to highlight because I am an Optimus fan, so this is just before I get to the bricks. This might take your dad a month to build. This is a serious photo etch 3D model kit, if you like, but it's an amazing build. It's a great experience once you put it together, and it will just look like Optimus Prime. But perhaps your dad's a brick builder. I would suggest we go for the Lego Optimus Prime, which not only is built out of bricks, it's actually a transformable Autobot. It will do both the Prime Mover and clearly it will do Optimus. There is also a light kit that you can add to that, which is absolutely amazing. Myself have built that. I would be the Lego expert here. So there's a huge selection, and there are so many different types of dad: Joker dad, Thrill Seeker dad, and Speed Racer dad. How could I forget the Speed Racer dad? So this is your Back to the Future slot cart Knight Rider. This is going out the door quite quickly. You don't want to have to go back in time to try and grab this one. I would get this as quickly as possible because it really is a speed racer. And that is just a taste of our ultimate Father's Day gift guide, which is available to peruse on our online store, or you can come in, if you're lucky enough, to our Melbourne store in the CBD or in Box Hill to come and speak to the experts, or actually just give us a phone call. We're happy to speak to you, and then you can be directed in the right direction for who you need to speak to. And above all else, have a happy Father's Day. And that's everything for today.